Water signs, what's going on? It's your girl Fire and Moon, and I'm here to do your monthly reading for March 2021. I will say, as always, you guys know, energy is vice versa or interchangeable. This could be you, someone you know, someone around you. So just take it how it resonates. This is a collective water sign reading, so it is going to be for all of the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We're just going to see what energy comes out for the month. Know that time is fluid, so this is something that you could have went through already, something that you're currently experiencing, or something that may be to come for you in the future. We will be starting out with the Energy Oracle deck, and then I will be pulling from the Mixed Emotions deck. I don't think I'm going to be using tarot for the monthlies this month. I kind of wanted to do something different, so I will be using the Mixed Emotions deck, and I'm not sure on what I want to pull or where I want to pull from for the advice. So, we'll see what I'm guided to as the reading, goes on. But let's jump right in and see what's going on in the Water Sign Collective. So in regards to the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, what messages do they need for the month of March? Messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, and wisdom is needed for the collective of the water signs. I am starting with the water signs because we are currently in Pisces season. So happy birthday to all of the Pisces out there, whether you're a February or March Pisces. Happy birthday. Pisces energy, that is, mutable water, so that how we connect to the emotions and feelings, finding new ways to adapt or be adaptable, so shout out to all the Pisces, but same amount of love goes out to the Cancers and Scorpios also. Our fellow sister signs, other fellow sister signs. So, let's see what's going on. What messages do we need for the collective of water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the month? Let's see what's going on. I will say, I did not meditate prior to stepping into the energy. I wanted to see, what would come intuitively, this time around. And also you may notice that there is no music in the background. Because I've been, getting channelings of songs, regularly. So I figured, let's try it that way. And also know that this could pertain to any, water placement you may have, whether that's your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. We do have the sun in Pisces. We also have Venus in Pisces. And I want to say Neptune is in Pisces also. So we're going to see, what's going on. I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to jump right in. All right, so starting out, apologize for the sirens. We are, I will say, and still in the Virgo full moon energy. As we do know, Pisces is the 1/7 to Virgo, which is looked at as, like the opposite energy, or counterpart energy. So a lot is going on with the energy currently, but let's jump into the reading. So bottom of the deck, we have appreciation. Now, whether this is you or someone else, you could be wanting to be appreciated. You could be appreciating someone, or someone could be appreciating you. You could just be in, the gratitude or appreciation energy for yourself. I also am getting like Empress vibes off of this energy as well. But we'll see what comes out. I love the energy oracle deck. And I felt, guided to use it for this reading. So we're going to see what comes out. So what messages do we need for the collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? What messages do we need? I do have my, my window open, so the outside noise you may hear, just to, keep the air and circulation flowing. But let's see. Any other messages for the collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? All right. So let's see what we got here. Ooh. So, we have the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. We then have a woman holding a heart, which in this deck is like the Queen of Cups. So, water signs, you showed up in your own reading. And then we also have patience. And then the bottom of the deck, we have action. So, right off the bat, I am feeling with the 4th chakra, which represents the heart chakra. You could be going through a heart chakra activation right now, or having some heart chakra energy flowing through you at this time. With the woman holding a heart, let's not get caught up in the gender. It could be a man or a woman, but it is feminine energy. That is like the feeling that I'm getting is, this could be in regards to love. It doesn't have to be, or something that you hold, emotionally close to your heart. But with patience here, it's either saying you need to practice patience, or like you've been patient in whatever situation this may be for you. But the bottom of the deck energy is action, which to me is like the Chariot energy. Moving forward, fast moving energy, or, needing to take action. Like I said, this could be a heart chakra activation going on for some. And then with the patience card, with the clock, also I'm feeling like maybe it's time for you to take action in regards to something that is, you know, towards something that is from your heart or in your heart. But I do see, like, I mean, you can't miss this big heart that she's holding. So I'm feeling a lot of different things off of this, honestly. It's almost like kind of like almost like a flood of emotions, because under the bottom of the deck we have the World under the action card, which is, you know, closing out cycles, endings that create new beginnings. And then we also have a storm warning, which, you know, it's equivalent to like tower energy, but like I said, I feel like a flood of emotions. So your waters could be, you know, your emotions right now could be very heavy. I do feel that feeling of like feeling heavy. Cornucopia is up under that, and that represents, like, to me, a 10 of Pentacles. So it could be in regards to, you know, family, legacy, stability. Then we have the contract, which is like, you know, the justice, balancing the scales. You could be trying to balance out a situation that may be turbulent in regards to home, family, you know, stability. But whatever it is, it's like you need to take action because, you know, the world is here. It's time to, like, wrap up this cycle. So let's see what comes out in the mixed emotions deck with what just fell out as I was taking out the cards was relieved. So maybe relief is coming. Maybe you're feeling relieved. It says reassured, soothed, or at ease. So we'll see what's coming out. In regards to the water sign collective and this spread, what messages do we need in regards to the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? It's almost like the heaviness that I'm feeling may almost be causing you to take some type of action or be pushed to take some kind of action. But with the patience card here, I feel like, you know, like, take your time. You may even need to take your time and, you know, sit with what you're feeling right now. But we'll see what's coming up. In regards to the water sign collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and this spread, what messages do we need for the month of March in regards to the water signs? Do one more. So bottom of the deck we have empowered, which coincides for me with this action card, because I am feeling chariot vibes off of this. And you know, in traditional tarot, the chariot is, you know, moving forward, you know, confidently, almost in an empowered energy. And it says powerful, capable, and strong. So whatever this is, just know, like, you are capable. You may feel like, you know, you have the world in your hands right now. What's up under that? Guilty and resistant. This guilt feels like something that is past. And maybe you've been resistant, like almost resistant to some type of change, because we did have the world there. Maybe you're, you know, being hard on yourself for maybe not moving forward with something. Or feeling like if you choose to move forward in something, you know, you'll kind of be, there will be some guilt tied to it. I'm not sure. But I think that could even be why this patience card showed up too. Like, just be patient with yourself. So what messages do we need in regards to the water sign collective? I want it to come out. We'll see what it is in a second. What messages do we need? Messages do we need for the water sign collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? Get two more, please. One more. Okay, we got two more. Oh, I love this. Love it, love it, love it. So we have shy for the bottom of the deck energy. Timid, hesitant, or reserved. So maybe there's something or someone that you want to move towards or go after, but you're feeling, you know, you may be shy. Or hesitant. Maybe you're scared of how, you know, you're going to be received. If, you know, you'll be received at all. But what came out, we have proud, grateful. I felt this energy. And we seen that appreciation card. Confident. Vulnerable. Then we have powerless. Unsure. inspired. And then we had two that came out together, receptive and happy. I think this is strictly for you water signs, but you know, if you're a cross watcher, it could be you if you're dealing with a water sign. But right off the back, I'm feeling like with this pride and powerless, in regards to the heart chakra, maybe you know, been prideful, or, you know, moving out of pride that has left you feeling, you know, powerless. Or maybe you're even seeing how I almost feel like, and I don't want it to, you know, sound negative or judgmental, like you've had too much pride, but it maybe kept you feeling, you know, stuck. Or maybe you're seeing how it left you, you know, feeling powerless. Because I will say pride is an energy where if you have too much, it leads to like having like a sense of control, in a way. But it's almost like too much pride could be counteractive or counterproductive, because powerless says paralyzed, ineffective, or weak. So it's like I'm feeling it's almost like maybe you in the past had been moving too fast, wanting to like receive accolades or almost be victorious, instead of moving out of your heart space. And maybe it put you in some situations that, you know, like I said, made you feel almost bound, like you had no control, almost to like the energy of an obligation. With grateful and unsure, it's like, it's almost saying like, whatever situation or experience this is for you, like it may even be making you feel like you're at a crossroads. There could be a decision that you need to make or have made, and it's like, be grateful for the experience, whether positive or negative. Every experience teaches us something. I almost feel like with this powerless card coming out next to unsure, like you almost doubted the power of your emotion, the power of moving out of your heart space. But with confident and inspired, it's almost like now is the time for you to, you know, move forward, to like step into it as this woman holding the heart. You know, in the traditional tarot, the Queen of Cups is someone who, you know, is very, you know, secure and stable within her emotions. She examines them. She, you know, knows them. This could even you be needing, you know, like if you are a masculine, whether male or female, stepping into your feminine energy. learning how to utilize it. Whereas as the masculine energy coming out with the heart chakra and powerless, maybe you're seeing how being like hyper masculine led you to move out of pride, giving you a false sense of power. And now it's like because it was false, you really didn't have as much power as you thought. But it's also saying like to appreciate your feminine energy. And maybe it's something that you're not familiar with navigating. It may be giving you almost an uneasy feeling, but the cards are saying to like move into it, be inspired by it, step into that confidence of your feminine energy. And it could be because maybe you don't want to feel or seem vulnerable. And the universe is like telling you to be open. Maybe you've closed yourself off to your feminine energy, and the universe is saying like, showing you, especially with the happy card, like in order to, truly be happy, you need to be open to almost exploring your emotions. This is almost like the Fool card to me. And it's not easy. And that is why patience is here, to tell you to, go easy on yourself. I don't know why I want to keep saying it that way. But it's like you need to be easy. Go easy on yourself. Have patience. Practice patience with yourself. Why is proud here? Let's look at that. Because being open will lead you to your happiness. Why is proud here? So we have embarrassed and resistant. So yeah, you were definitely like, in a way, covering up your emotions, masking it with this prideful energy to almost kind of shield yourself. Using it as a shield. Because even on this card, it is the feminine energy. You were resistant to that energy. As, as a masculine, you resisted that feminine energy. But the bottom of the deck is telling you to, like, get more creative. Almost like explore that feminine side of you. And, there are a lot of women that are masculine, just as there are men that are masculine. So like I said, don't get caught up in the gender, but I feel like a shielding, especially with the way she's covering up herself on this card. Conscious, aware, or awkward and exposed. Like fear of being vulnerable. And with the confident card, it's like it's time to come out of that. Why is vulnerable here? Tell me about vulnerable. Because we're masculine, like, the masculine energy gives, the feminine energy receives. So that's why this receptive is here. And the sun is like yourself. So be open to seeing this receptive side. Be open to receiving. Why is vulnerable here? So for vulnerable, we got confused and unfulfilled. So again, it's like, this is something that you haven't, that could honestly, it says disoriented, bewildered, or puzzled. Like, it's like you don't want to feel vulnerable. It's like you're trying to navigate the energy of not feeling vulnerable or not wanting to be seen as vulnerable. And it could, it could definitely be, something that is, puzzling you, tripping you out a little bit, because you've resisted that energy, sitting so heavily in your masculine energy, and doing that left you feeling unfulfilled. Dissatisfied, incomplete, and purposeless. And we see that there's a masculine energy with a hole in I look at it as like the hole in the heart, like completely having no emotional bearings, I want to say, because it's not attachment. Like, it's like you've detached from your emotional body. But with respectful at the bottom, it says differential, courteous, and admiring. It's telling you to like almost integrate, admire the feminine energy within yourself. And you could be worried. Like I said, I felt the uneasy energy. You could be worried, concerned, troubled, or uneasy. But it's almost like weighing you down. Exhausted, fatigued, drained, and spent. Not, working out of that energy. But Spirit is like telling you to just be open. In order to be happy and fulfilled, you have to be in the energy of receiving, which is that feminine energy. We're going to look at receptive and happy, and then we're going to pull some advice. Why is receptive and happy here? Like, I want to say, I read a quote that says, in order for a flower to grow, it needs both rain and sun. And it's like you've been just feeding yourself either one or the other. And then you need both. You need both your masculine and your feminine. Look, and as I say that, to feel comforted, at ease, and be, hopeful, have faith. Plant that, invest in your feminine energy, because that is what, feminine energy is. It's comforting, it's nurturing, it's loving. And in order to do anything, you have to feel. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have surprise, which is like it may come to you in a way that is almost like an epiphany or shocking to you, like coming into awareness of your feelings. But the cards are telling you it's safe. And as a water sign, it is kind of like I said, it's counterproductive to be water, but not be water, if that makes sense. Like, if you're a water sign, you're going to feel your feelings. You can try to mask them, shield them, hide them, but doing that is going to cause them. This could also be looked at as like a tower moment. And if it does turn into to be a tower moment for you, it's telling you like, yes, it's good. It was needed, because you'll see that it's safe to step into your feminine energy. It's not harmful. But I also think it's like the way that you feel you'll be seen is what you don't want. With embarrassed and resistant. But it's like, do you want to stay feeling confused and unfulfilled? And I just see this as like, I mean, she is in a bathing suit, but like, it's like you almost have to take a deep dive. And you may be inspired by someone or something, moved, stimulated, or challenged to make this move. It could truly be the universe putting together a situation for you to where you're going to have to dive into your emotions and, you know, explore that territory, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. I like this, water signs. This could be like almost, I feel like the start of, you know, your spiritual journey in a way. And it starts with going within, tapping into that, you know, your emotional body. So you may have like a heart chakra activation that's going to initiate this for you. And it's telling you like, yeah, you're going to have to be this woman holding the heart. And just to be patient with the process. Because it leads to good things. Wow, I like it. Water signs, I like it. I'm feeling wisdom of the oracle for your advice, so we're gonna pull that, and then that'll be your monthly. So for the month, this month, you know, there could be a heart chakra activation going on for you. This could have happened, you know, be happening right now. It could be something that happened for you, you know, previously, and it's like, if you've already went through this, it's almost like you're being rewarded with the surprise and, you know, receptive, happy, comforted, and hopeful. Like you planted seeds into yourself. Like you've come into balance as this action card. I don't know why I'm feeling this, but it's almost like with action and surprise being on the bottom of the deck, it could definitely be like someone could be getting a new car. I don't know where that it's here on the board, so I'm just calling it out. Let's see what the guidance or advice is for you, water signs, and we'll go ahead and end your monthly. What's going on? What messages of guidance or advice do you need for the water sign collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? What messages of guidance or advice do we need for the collective of the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? Let's So bottom of the deck, we have the Fates, which is almost like whatever you've went through or whatever, you know, you may be about to go through, whatever you're going through right now. It's like I said, being almost divinely guided or orchestrated. It's fated. It's almost like destiny. Because there's going to be a change in the wind. And with the community card, it's like with how you connect emotionally, whether it's within yourself or with other people that may be around you. So, what's the guidance or advice for the water signs? What do we need? Okay. Any other messages? So we have clean it up, flexible, and then what came out together was breathe and all that glitters. In the bottom of the deck, we have chaos and conflict. So I think that, you know, well, it's not that I think, but I feel like this chaos and conflict is, you know, if this is strictly just going on with you, you're battling between your masculine and your feminine. And that is the chaos and conflict that, needs to be cleaned up. You need to clean that up. If this is a dynamic that you could be going through, you know, like with another person, situation, you know, person, place, or thing, place it how it resonates. It's like, clean it up is saying like it's time to get rid of, you know, even, you know, those people, and be flexible in knowing that even if you have to leave people, places, and things behind, be flexible, because the universe will bring in, especially with the receptive and happy, you'll bring in, you know, people that almost kind of match your frequency, your energy. And it's saying like be flexible. This is definitely representing Pisces season, because Pisces is mutable water, and I believe I stated in the video, it's learning how to be and adapt to your emotions and your feelings. So be flexible in it. Don't be so rigid. And with breathe and all that glitters, it's saying like relax. This is like the patience card coming out again. Like, just breathe. You may be seeing that, especially if you were in, you know, masculine energy, that pride, having so too much pride, worrying about how you're seen. You'll be fine. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to move out of your emotional body. You don't have to stay so masculine. And it's like also showing you that, you know, we all know the quote, all that glitters is in gold, but it's also showing you like if you're relaxed, you'll attain this, you know, all that glitters. That all that glitters card has different meanings to it. But it's really, you know, or at least I feel like it's saying relax. You'll still have, like, I don't think you'll be at a loss. If you feel like you're gonna lose anything, you may have to, you know, let some things go, but that's not a loss, because when you let things go, you're ultimately opening yourself up to receive other things in their place. So it's like, I almost want to say like, relax. It's okay. Like, the universe isn't going to guide you towards something that's going to hurt you or be harmful or, you know, take away from you. You will have to let some things go. You can't receive if your hands are full, if you're carrying too much, whether that's emotional baggage, whatever it is for you. You won't be able to receive. And it's like, be grateful for whatever you've went through, you've received in your masculine energy, but it's time to integrate into your feminine energy, if that makes sense. So that you could have been a giver. You could have been always giving, not knowing how to receive. Or you could have been a person that, are in a situation where, I hate to keep saying it this way, but, too much pride. It may have gotten you certain things, but it was counterproductive if it left you feeling powerless, unfulfilled, confused, and unsure. And now maybe you're even seeing things in a different light, because with confident and expired, something is like pushing you to move into your feminine body, if that makes sense. And step into that energy of receiving, which will ultimately be you balancing yourself out and closing out a cycle that may have been, turbulent for you, because you could have been strictly focused on the material, structure, stability, money even. And it's almost like with the contract card, it's like rectifying your karma. Because ultimately, oh my God, look at this. Thank you, Spirit. Because what it was doing, staying in that masculine energy, was blocking you, having you at war with yourself, blocking you from the sun. We got the sun out here twice. Blocking you from true happiness, true joy, true fulfillment in a way. And with envy, that's like a 5 of Pentacles, like feeling lack or in lack, or feeling that there'll be lack. Or, you could have been envious of, people, or people could have been envious of you because of things that you've had. But it's like, it's not about the things that you collect on the outside. It's what you have on the inside that counts. And it's like you're walking away from that into, healing that. With the Healer of Ages, this is almost like Spirit is guiding you out of that so that you can walk through the door of personal healing and happiness, and also to the door of romance. If this is in regards to love for you. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love it, water signs. Yes. I like it. Love it, love it, love it. So, I hope this resonated for some. And as always, I thank you for tuning in with me. I love it. I just can't stop looking at this spread. I love it. And, I'll catch you all on the next one. All right? Later.